Hi, I'm Renee Scott with The Ripple Effect.
And I'm Dean Dexter with ProFit Therapy.
We're standing here today with an incredibly successful business, a successful relationship, all because of the Mastermind with Jim McLaughlin. So my first year in the Mastermind, Dean was not part of that year. I actually did the first year on my own. At the end of that year, I decided that I wanted to do another year because that first year was really all about me personally, my personal life. And then I decided I wanted to get my business on track and really create results in my business. So I signed up to do a second year. And then Dean was actually a part of that. We knew each other, but not well.
I joined Jim McLaughlin's Mastermind course after learning about it through our BNI networking group. I just kept hearing all the results that were coming out of the business owners in our networking group, and so I just decided to do it. I first met Renee at BNI, and after we became partners, she showed up with this board that we were supposed to do with all these goals on it, and it looked perfect, and I showed up with a blank piece of board. I had no idea how to set a goal. I literally left the Mastermind crying in my car. Fast forward to today, 3 years ago, we now have an amazing, beautiful wellness center.
One of the biggest shifts for me in the Mastermind, I've always been slow to make decisions. I was always afraid of what might happen. I had this fear of failure, and it would cause me to procrastinate. And when this space came available, having a partner and having had the work in the Mastermind, we just said, you know what? Let's do this. We believe in ourselves. We believe that we can make this work. Let's take that leap. But I look back now, and that 4 years feels like the blink of an eye. And I went from crying and thinking my life was over to having the most incredible partner, the most incredible business, and a life that I could have never even dreamed of.
If you're on the fence about joining Jim's Mastermind class, I couldn't recommend it more. It has shifted my world in so many ways. Not everybody's going to get a relationship out of the Mastermind. However, you will definitely have mind shift, and your business will certainly grow.
Thank you, Jim. I don't know where we would be if it wasn't for the Mastermind, but I'm so grateful.
Thank you, Jim, for 3 great years in the Mastermind course.